What if the most powerful part of your birth chart is the one you cannot see clearly? What if one house in astrology holds your hidden fears, your silent pain, your karmic patterns, and the parts of your soul you were never meant to understand too quickly? That is the 12th house. The 12th house is one of the most mysterious and haunting places in the entire birth chart. It is not loud, it is not clear, it does not reveal itself easily. It lives in shadows. This is the house of secrets, hidden emotions, invisible wounds, unfinished karma, dreams, isolation, the subconscious, and the strange inner worlds that shape your life from behind the scenes. The 12th house shows what is buried deep. It reveals what you suppress, what you fear, what you carry in silence, and sometimes what your soul brought with it into this lifetime. This is why the 12th house can feel so powerful. It is not just about solitude. It is not just about intuition. It is about the unseen forces working quietly beneath your personality, beneath your choices, beneath the life you think you fully control. Some astrologers call it the house of karma. Others call it the house of spiritual surrender, hidden suffering, soul memory, and endings. And all of that is true. Because the 12th house is the place where the visible world begins to dissolve and something deeper takes over. This house can hold grief you never fully named, longing you could never explain, fears that seem older than this lifetime. But it can also hold profound intuition, spiritual protection, compassion, psychic sensitivity, and a sacred connection to what cannot be seen, only felt. If you have planets in the 12th house, your inner world is not simple. There may be parts of you that stay hidden even from yourself. There may be emotions you struggle to explain, patterns you repeat without knowing why, dreams that feel unusually intense, a need for solitude, a deep sensitivity to energy, or the feeling that something in your life is happening on a level deeper than logic. The 12th house often appears in the charts of people who feel more than they show, who carry invisible weight, and who sense that their life path is tied to something karmic, spiritual, or quietly fated. This is not an easy house, but it is a powerful one, because what is hidden here does not come to destroy you. It comes to be understood, to be healed, to be released. The 12th house is also the house of retreat and inner withdrawal. It speaks of those moments when life asks you to step back from the noise, to leave behind distraction, and to enter a deeper relationship with yourself. Not because you are lost, but because something essential can only be heard in silence. This house often brings periods of solitude, reflection, emotional distance from the outer world, or a need to protect what is soft, private, and difficult to explain. And although this energy can feel heavy at times, it is often the very place where deep healing begins. In astrology, the 12th house is linked with endings, surrender, the dissolving of ego, and the invisible emotional or spiritual material we carry without fully realizing it. It shows what has been hidden in the psyche, what was pushed away, what was never fully processed, and what may now be asking to come into awareness. This is why the 12th house can feel both mysterious and overwhelming. It opens doors that logic cannot always explain. It asks you to trust your intuition, to listen to your dreams, to notice what your soul is trying to say before the mind has words for it. And yes, this house can also speak of secrets, sometimes family secrets, sometimes hidden sorrow, sometimes private love, private fears, or an inner life that is protected from the outside world. It can reveal what a person hides out of fear, shame, sensitivity, or the need to survive emotionally. But not everything hidden is dark. Some things are hidden because they are sacred, and that too belongs to the 12th house. This house holds spiritual depth, empathy, compassion, imagination, mystical insight, the ability to sense what others miss, the ability to feel what has no clear shape yet. People with a strong 12th house often live with one foot in the visible world and one foot in the invisible one. They may be deeply intuitive, emotionally complex, drawn to healing, spirituality, art, psychology, or the quiet study of the soul. They may need more solitude than others, more stillness, more time to process what they feel, because this is the house of those who feel more than they say, those who know without proof, those who carry ancient emotions in a modern life, those who are not here only to achieve, but also to awaken. The 12th house is not meant to be fully understood all at once. It unfolds slowly, through silence, through reflection, through endings, through surrender, through those strange inner moments when something inside you changes, even if nothing on the outside does. And the more you learn to listen to it, the more it begins to reveal, not everything at once, but enough to guide you. Because the 12th house does not speak in clear answers, it speaks in dreams, in intuition, in quiet realizations, in hidden truths that rise only when you are ready to see them. And once you begin to understand your 12th house, you begin to understand the secret language of your own soul. Because each planet in the 12th house reveals this mystery in a different way. Each one carries its own emotional depth, its own spiritual lesson, and its own hidden influence on your inner world. Some of it may feel familiar, some of it harder to face. If something in this felt familiar, even if you cannot fully explain why, your chart may already be speaking to you. There are patterns that live beneath the surface, stories your soul carries quietly, and meanings that reveal themselves only when you are ready to see them.